So hello awesome people, hello amazing people out there, welcome back again for another video. Once again a fragrance from the company ZARA, once again on this channel. This time it's gonna be a review for this fragrance right here. This is Weekend Till 3 AM. I'm not very sure if that's the right name, but you know, I've noticed that a lot of people, some people call it a Weekend Till 3 AM, some people just call it Till 3 AM, some people call it just 3 AM. Others call it without end, some people call it, I don't know, there is so many, everyone just choose the right name that suits them. Anyways, this is the fragrance for today. I know it's not a new release, it is a little bit old, not very old. This came out in 2018, so I would say 2 years ago, even though there was a very first one that came out in 2016 that had the same exact name, and it smelled, I would say this one is 90% close in the scent to that one. That one had a different bottle. The bottle from before, it was like a see-through transparent bottle, a little bit like this, like vibrant leather, or you know, like the bottles for Chicago or Lisboa or Seoul. And that one really, I mean, those fragrances from 2016, ZARA fragrances from 2016, they really performed very well, like most of them. And it's a shame that these new releases are not as good as those from before. And actually, when this came out in 2018, I didn't want to buy it because I was disappointed that they took away the very first one and they replaced it with this one. I was disappointed, kind of mad. I was, you know, I just didn't understand why they took a very successful fragrance and they replaced it with, you know, like half the performance of that very first one. Yes, so you guessed it right, that very first one performed very well, was long lasting, and it projected very good. Not a beast mode projection, but still it had a great sillage. Anyways, let's get into it. ZARA Weekend Till 3 AM is an aromatic fragrance for men. It features notes of pineapple, lavender and cedar, even though I feel like it has much more than that. This actually usually comes with another fragrance with like a pack, like a double pack with 2 bottles. There is a Weekend Till 8 AM, I believe, and there is this one. Maybe also there is Weekend Till midnight, till 12 AM, I believe, but I'm not very sure. The 2 that I know for sure is this one, the 3 AM and the 8 AM. And I personally like this one much better than the 8 AM fragrance, because even though that other one, the 8 AM, have a better opening. This one doesn't have a good opening. It's not really that pleasant, but afterwards, after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you get the real deal. You get the real scent, and it is very charming, very lovely. Even though, as I said, it doesn't really perform that much. You get, you know, you get some sort of, at the opening, it feels like a mess of synthetic notes. You get that, the pineapple, very synthetic, with some very, I would say, cheap sort of lavender note. But after, as I said, after that 5-10 minutes, you start getting, I mean, the scent develops and becomes really pleasant and gets very charming. I would not say it is like a sweet kind of fragrance, but I would say it is more, I would say more fruity, if you guys know what I mean. It projects well for the very first hour, or like 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Then little by little it starts settling and becoming a skin scent, but a really charming skin scent with that lovely dry down. It's just absolutely stunning, and this is a fragrance that that I really recommend you guys to try if you never tried it before. I mean, give it a second chance. If you, I mean, so many people they open it, they spray it, the first spray, they don't like that opening and they just forget about it. I honestly, me too, I didn't really like the opening, but afterwards when I wore it second time, third time, I got the real deal about this fragrance, and it smelled really fantastic. I would not say that this is a clone to a certain fragrance, because it just reminds me of so many fragrances, especially fragrances from Paco Rabanne. I get vibes from 1 Million, Black XS, also sometimes Invictus, when I you know, like detect some sort of citrus notes in it. Also, it reminds me a little bit of Ultra Male by Jean-Paul Gaultier, so a little bit close to Gourmand Leather, I would say, like 5%, and that sort of, you know, that sort of warm vibe. Even though, yes, it is definitely, I consider it as a summer fragrance. I don't see it like for any other season. I would say also spring, but when it's a little bit hot, and more for the evening than for the day. So yes, as I said, definitely try it out. If you like it, why not? You can definitely add it to your collection. Anyways guys, I think this is it for our video. Thank you so much for watching. Please help the channel and help the video with a like, smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and stay tuned for the next videos. Take care, bye bye.